Hello everybody, welcome to the Wonky Angle, where I talk about electronic music, both new and old. And guys, the Avalanches are back! The Avalanches are back! They're back! Yeah! They're back! They're back! Yeah! 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 Okay, listen everyone, I want to make it clear, usually when given the chance, I avoid hype at all costs. I'm always afraid that if I get too hyped for something, then I'm going to get the final product and immediately be disappointed regardless of how much I'd actually like it in the end. Take 858 for instance. I mean, I did end up loving it and calling it my number 2 album of 2015, but it took a while to grow on me. Like, I thought it was on first listen, but I just stuck with it and kept listening because, well, it was Orbital related. And had it been a band that I wasn't already a huge fan of, then I probably wouldn't have given it quite as much time. But perhaps, unfortunately, the mere fact that I know this new album by the Avalanches exists at all immediately filled me with more hype than I've ever had in several years. The Avalanches' debut album from 2000, Since I Left You, is probably in my top 5 favorite albums of all time. Like, that album is a dang masterpiece, and one that I not only have a strong emotional connection to, but also one that I seem to get something new out of with each successive listen. Now, I will not be going into this new album expecting a better experience. I mean, I guess it is technically possible, since even Since I Left You has a couple of weak spots. But I think it's unrealistic to go into this expecting something like that. I won't even know what to think if they actually do pull that off. Now, they just released a song called Frankie Sinatra, which kind of reminds me of their track Frontier Psychiatrist a little bit. And while I do not think Frankie Sinatra is better, it is at least really dang catchy and does make me pumped to hear this new album, Wildflower. Frankie Sinatra. Frank Sinatra. There's 21 tracks on here, and I am really dang excited if you couldn't already tell. Now for something completely different. Alright then. Now, there's actually something else I wanted to ask you guys about now. I've been thinking for a while now about giving this channel a bit more variety in terms of, like, the kind of videos I make. Like, for instance, I've been thinking of maybe making more countdown videos, like top 10 favorite songs from certain artists I've reviewed the discographies of, or maybe 10 recommendations in a certain subgenre, or something along those lines. Or maybe I could review a discography of a non-electronic artist I like, although if I do that it'd have to be of my own choosing and not just a random request. Or maybe if you guys have other ideas for me in this channel, maybe you could tell me about them. But point is, I'm looking to expand my horizons with this channel, maybe find more ways to talk about electronic music, both new and old. So I'd like to hear your thoughts on this matter. Or I'd also like to hear your thoughts about how hyped you are for the new Avalanches album. That works too. Regularly scheduled reviews coming up soon. The Air version Suicides, for instance, and I also plan on covering the new Oudaker album, though that album's kind of scaring me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all for today. See you next time.